Awesome Carlisle, here we go. Small town charm with the big time glow. Tune in now, don't miss the show. It's Awesome Carlisle. Let's roll!
Last week in Carlisle, December 8 through 14, 2025. Big budget votes, trash talk, and holiday cheer. It was a decisive week for our community here in Carlisle, from important votes at Borough Council that will affect our wallets to festive holiday markets and sporting events. Our town remained busy as we moved deeper into December. Our local leaders made final decisions on taxes and trash pickup, while new businesses opened their doors and our neighbors raised important safety questions. Here's a summary of the top Carlisle news stories you need to know from last week. 2026 budget approval. Council approved the new budget with no tax hikes, though some utility rates will rise. Trash collection overhaul. The borough plans to take over trash service to control rising costs. Neighborhood safety concerns. Residents demanded answers regarding a recent fire on Franklin Street. New security cameras approved. Council voted to install new cameras while discussing data privacy. Deputy Mayor farewell. We said goodbye to Brenda Landis at her final council meeting. New senior living facility. A ribbon-cutting ceremony welcomed the residents at Carlisle. School district focus. Leadership settled in to manage the $98 million middle school project. Holiday happenings. The Christkindl Markt and Nutcracker Stroll kept spirits high. Sports update. We hosted a major wrestling tournament and kicked off basketball season. Financial crimes. The police start focusing on the issue. Real estate check-in. Home prices shifted as sales volume remained steady. Borough Council passes 2026 budget with no tax increase. On Thursday, December 11th, our Borough Council officially approved the budget for the 2026 fiscal year. The good news for property owners is that there's no increase in the real estate tax rate for the coming year. Our leaders worked to keep the general tax rate stable, which helps protect our bank accounts from general cost increases. However, while taxes stayed flat, we will see changes in our utility bills. The council approved an increase in water rates. This decision was based on a study from 2024 that showed we need more money to fix aging pipes, replace the Ridge Street water tank, and filter out harmful chemicals known as PFAS. Starting in 2026, the water rate will go up from $7.95 to $7.54 per 100 cubic feet. For an average family of 4, this means the water bill will likely go up by about $26 every quarter. Major changes coming to trash and recycling services. One of the biggest topics discussed this week was the future of how our trash is collected. Due to the rising costs charged by private trash companies, the Borough Council passed a resolution stating their intent to move our waste in-house. This means that in the future, the borough plans to run the trash trucks and hire the workers directly instead of paying an outside company to do it. While this transition is being planned for the long term, we will see an immediate price jump in January to cover the current vendors' higher prices. The quarterly trash rate for 2026 is increasing to $91.89, and the cost of individual trash tags is going up to $9.92. To get ready for the future switch to a borough-run system, the council also voted to apply for a grant to help purchase 2 new trash trucks. Neighbors speak out on Franklin Street fire safety. During the council meeting on Thursday, residents brought up serious safety concerns regarding a recent fire on Franklin Street. A neighbor named Maureen Chang spoke to the council about a fire that happened on November 11th at a nearby property, which she described as a recovery house or group home. Residents expressed worry about zoning rules and transparency. They asked the borough to strictly enforce safety codes, fix errors in how properties are classified, and ensure the building is safe before anyone is allowed to move back in. This moment highlighted how deeply our community cares about the safety and well-being of all neighborhoods in Carlisle. New security cameras approved amid privacy questions. To improve safety, the Borough Council voted to spend approximately $25,500 to purchase and install new security cameras from a local company, Hilton's Lock and Security. While the purchase was approved, it sparked a conversation about privacy. Before the vote, a resident asked important questions about where the video footage goes and who owns it, worrying that big tech companies might have access to our data. The police department explained that the video is currently stored on secure servers right here at the police department, but they agreed to look closer at cloud storage details to ensure our privacy is protected. Saying goodbye to Deputy Mayor Brenda Landis. This week marked the end of an era for our local government as Deputy Mayor Brenda Landis attended her final council meeting. She has served our community on the council for 8 years and decided not to run for re-election. It was an emotional send-off, with Mayor Sean Schultz and other council members praising her energy and her hard work on land use reform. As a thank you for her service, she was presented with a plaque, a history book, and gift certificates to use at local businesses. In her final remarks, she encouraged us all to take our work seriously, but to keep a sense of humor. New senior living facility opens its doors. Our local economy got a boost this week with the grand opening of a new healthcare facility. On Thursday, December 11th, the community celebrated the ribbon cutting for the residents at Carlisle. Located on Christian Loop, this new facility expands the senior living options available in our area. The event included tours and a happy hour, allowing residents to meet the team and see the services offered to our aging population. This opening represents a significant investment in our local economy and provides essential services for families in Cunninburgh County. School district moves forward with $98 million plan. Following a major reorganization meeting earlier in the month, the Carlisle Area School District spent the week of December 8th through 14th focusing on administrative stability. With Paula Bassard re-elected as board president and new members officially sworn in, the leadership team is now settled to move forward with their massive strategic priority, the construction of a new middle school. This project is estimated to cost nearly $98.3 million and involves reconfiguring grades to better balance class sizes and update our facilities. The quiet nature of this week suggests the new leadership is hard at work behind the scenes getting this complex project moving. Holiday happenings. The Christkindlmarkt and Nutcracker Stroll kept spirits high. Sports update. We hosted a major wrestling tournament and kicked off basketball season. On the basketball court, the Thundering Herd boys varsity team faced a tough opponent. In a game played on Tuesday, December 9th, they lost to Cumberland Valley High School with a score of 41-61. It was a challenging start to league play, but our team continues to work hard as the season progresses. Carlisle police focus on financial crimes. Our police department was active this week, focusing on enforcing the law and holding people accountable. On Tuesday, December 9th, the Carlisle Police Department issued an arrest warrant for an individual accused of writing bad checks, which is a felony charge. Pursuing financial crimes like fraud is important for protecting our local businesses and keeping commerce safe during the busy shopping season. The department also reminded the public about other active warrants, showing they're working hard to close open cases. Real estate market stats, December 8th through 14, 2025. The real estate market in the Carlisle School District saw home prices bounce back this week compared to the week before, even though the number of sales dropped a little. Prices are lower than they were at this same time last year, but homes are still selling at a steady pace. Here are the specific stats for closed home sales in our district for this past week. Total home sales, 8 homes sold, down from 1 last week, same as last year. Median sale price, $286,500, up from $249,900 last week, down from $354,900 last year. Highest sale price, $490,000. Up from $411,000 last week. Lowest sale price, $169,900, up from $146,500 last week. Conclusion. a week of planning and community connection. The week of December 8th through 14th was a defining one for Carlisle. Our local government laid the financial groundwork for 2026 by passing the budget and making a bold plan to take over trash collection in the future. We also saw residents actively engaging with leaders about safety and privacy, proving that our community voice matters. At the same time, we celebrated new beginnings with the opening of a senior living facility and enjoyed the holiday season through markets and downtown events. As we move closer to the end of the year, it's clear that Carlisle is focused on building a stable future while enjoying the traditions that bring us together.
Awesome Carlisle, here we go. Small town charm with the big time glow. Tune in now, don't miss the show. It's awesome Carlisle. Let's roll!